2021, the year I embark on a new journey, one that I've always dreamt of.
You never wanna pick up. You never wanna do the things that are inconvenient. You say you're gonna pull up, but I know you only come if you think that makes us even. If I were to stay till you're okay, I know by now. You tell all your friends that I'm obsessed. Now let's get real. What is it you want? You want me here, but back up a little. So I give you space just like you said, and now I'm evil. About 3 times, grab a protractor, measure distance between us all. Always ask first in the call, Mr. Rogers, if you're drinking from the well. I'm suburbanly suburban, in case you couldn't tell. When my
Normal temperature.
got me real good. Keep my pants from
Normal temperature.
real good. Got me wrapped up in a bow, Orient flow. Well, minor episode ended with. If I were to stay till you're okay, I know by now. You tell all your friends that I'm obsessed. Now let's get real.
I believe that none of us would have ever thought that we'd be spending our first year of med school doing Zoom uni. Yep, COVID has robbed us of our experience of having physical classes, those study sessions in the library, staying back in uni for assignments, hanging out with friends after a dreadful class. Instead, our everyday routine is now filled with Zoom meetings, journal reading, making presentation slides, studying and revising, all done in front of our screens in our own space. Lecture recordings have now become our new Netflix. Netflix and chill? Nah, let's anatomy lecture and suffer. Just kidding, anatomy was actually kind of fun. Thinking back, I was literally so awkward during the first day of orientation. Not to say that the next few days were less awkward, because I kind of forgot how to socialize. I remember that one of my groupmates even asked our facilitating senior about what textbook to use for year 1, while I was there like, bro, chill, it's just the first day. Very quickly, I started to get a hang of how everything goes, including on which day I should complete my tutorial worksheet, on which day I should practice for clinical skills, and on which day I should finish my slides for problem-based learning class, also known as TBL. Those days seemed very mechanical, as if I was stuck in a cycle with the same thing repeating, and I just had to survive and get over the week, and of course only to be greeted by another week.
From the physiology side of things, I'm not sure if you've done that lecture yet.
Being in medical school, there are certainly times where I'm lost. From trying to find the correct group in school, to getting lost in this vast ocean of knowledge and feeling utterly overwhelmed by the amount of things we need to understand. Honestly, it's difficult sometimes as we don't know how much we should know at a year 1 level because it's just too much. From every cell, bone, muscle, to common diseases and their causes, trust me, there's already a lot. Transitioning from high school to college to university, uni learning is very different, I can say. You can only rely on yourself and you have to be very independent in the things you do, including learning. Of course, being in med school where everyone around you seems to be a genius except you just can't help but to feel very small. Whenever I low-key have imposter syndrome, I'll try to reflect and remember what our head of school conveyed during the very start of the course. Being in med school or in university in general is different. It is no longer a competition with your peers like when you were in high school, but rather it's you versus you. Every day you have to strive to be a better version of yourself compared to yesterday, and that's how you learn and grow.
I don't always think about you till first.
As a first year, I learned and unlearned every day. As Hippocrates once famously remarked, the life so short, the craft so long to learn. Medicine is indeed a lifelong learning process for us to master the art of healing. Have I ever doubted my choice? Yes. With everything being so ambiguous from the pandemic situation to the questions in our finals, we can't help but feel distressed from time to time. The hardest part is yet to come, but at least I'm doing what I'm passionate about and working hard for something I would like to achieve in the future. Anyway, first year of med school is pretty fun actually. Thanks to the funny people I met, you know who you are. Life isn't that stressful, Zoom sessions aren't that boring. I'm not the only one who is lost, and don't keep saying that you're going to fail. We're all going to ace it together. This year has not been easy for all of us, but I just want you to pause and think back on why you are where are you now. It's been a tumultuous one, and let's just hope and continue fighting for a better one next
All
year.
of those worries, they float away.